Well, hello and happy gaming, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and today we're going to be tapping into our inner Scorpion. I'm sure you know which Scorpion we're talking about, but today we're using a build that actually incorporates Mortal Coil. So it's your classic Dark Katana setup, but now everything is kind of focused around it. So we've got Mortal Coil for the obvious reason, and also because sorry about that. Because that signature looks interesting. Maybe not good against bosses, but otherwise it looks interesting. Then we're already familiar with Spark Contact and Burn Cycle, so I think we've got something good going on here. Hopefully, maybe not. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I know for a fact that I use... what is the weighted companion cube doing here? I'm good. But it is also... every time I go to create a build and the game is like, let's throw in something that completely invalidates a good chunkier build. There we go. Alright. So, as I'm sure is a surprise to no one, yesterday, the last couple of days were the days that my buddy and I get together with our friends to apparently wake up from naps. Perfect. We just spend all day just planning out little naps to wake up from, and then we just yawn and count how many times we can hear someone go, "Hey, don't do that, that's contagious." No, I'm sorry. As pleasant as I'm sure that probably sounds, no. Last couple of days were our Dungeons and Dragons days. And this time around, we had some pretty pleasant gaming. The game that I started that's all about the horror theme is still actually going pretty well. Now, because I am borrowing themes from other stories, as I had mentioned before, and kind of borrowing a couple. Alright, sorry. But I already mentioned that I'm borrowing a few thematic elements from popular creepypastas to round that one out. And as of right now, I have them kind of going through my Dungeons and Dragons representation of Jeff the Killer and Smile Dog. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if many of you didn't know what the hell I was talking about. And you know what? That's perfectly fine. I don't expect you to have like special access to my brain. But I would say if you're not sure what those stories are, I would say, oh, it hits twice against enemies that are resistant to that. All right. There we go, it's looking good. But I'm not going to go over in their entirety what the stories are, but just to give you a brief overview. One of them is a story about essentially a kid who gets bullied until he gets his skin bleached and his eyebrows go missing, or not eyebrows, eyelids, and he just flies into a murderous rage, and bada bing, bada boom, hey, you got Jeff the Killer, hey! Not gonna lie, I actually think Jeff the Killer is one of the weaker creepypasta characters out there, but, you know, popular opinion says that for whatever reason, the people who are a part of that community can't get enough of that character. Like, hey, oh, Jeff the Killer! Everybody likes Jeff the Killer. It's like, not really. He's actually kind of a lame character if you look at it from any sort of literary perspective. But you know, when you're looking for cheap horror thrills, how often are you paying attention to the literary perspective? Well, I guess is where my brain is at with that one. But what I'm planning on using that character, what I'm planning on using him for, is essentially a story beat where how you approach the character and what's happening around him will determine actually what happens to the character. And you canceled out my burn cycle, so now I have to do everything I can to ruin you. It's actually one of the things that annoys me the most about level 1 Grand Summoner is that you have to go chasing down his little goddamn minions. What are you? Your projectiles, that doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Grease resistance to earth-based attacks, it'll be facing so much of that. That almost kind of invalidates the point of having Dark Katana. I'm sure there's plenty of responses like we could have taken it and it just guaranteed a critical every now and again, and you know, you're not wrong, but simultaneously it just felt a little strange to essentially have multiple methods of I'd like to point out that during my days off, I tend not, or I guess I shouldn't even say days off, but during our D&D days, I tend to not play Wizard of Legend. Not for any reason other than I kind of don't want to overdo it. Like, I played this game a lot already, and as much as I enjoy this game, I also don't want to overdo it, if that makes any sense, so... Hello, Vessa. Come with me. We've got beautiful things we can do. So if it seems like I'm out of practice, I have to stress it's been a couple of days since I've played. I just hope that I haven't completely lost my touch. I mean, I doubt it, honestly. There we go. I even missed the second hit of Burn Cycle. Aqua Vortex. I don't even know if this works with Dark Katana. But I mean, shit, I have it now. It does create an interesting freezing effect, so not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of okay with that. Just opens enemies up for more beatings. And this was... oh yeah, Taffy. You know, I should apologize ahead of time. Here in Minnesota, we are going through a lovely little heat wave right now. So I know 91 doesn't seem too hot to some of you. You're just going, oh, suck it up, pussy. But keep in mind the overall feel and temperature of what it's like normally, and hopefully that should give you an idea as to why it's been so uncomfortable for us. I will take that, thank you. No, it's been hot, it's uncomfortable. Like my roomie and I have been having a good deal of trouble sleeping just because of how hot it's been. So if it seems like I'm yawning a lot and like I'm kind of complaining about having not slept, that would be why. I apologize. I have much better things I could be complaining about. Isn't that right, birds? Hey, buddy. Alright, let's hop back here. I will buy the sturdy wooden easel. Because I'm pretty sure that Chaos Arcana count for that. Oh, that was beautiful. And we'll see, if I take the Sparrow Windstone, then things will get pushed away from me. And that's kind of not what I want, so bye-bye. You want me to burn it up? No, Vesa, it's okay. Someone will come across that Sparrow Windstone and they'll be like, just what I needed for my projectile build. Hey, real honestly, that'll probably be you in, like, you know, another run or two. Yeah, probably. Whee! Super Icicle Attack! And more bubbles. There we go. And now time for the other two who are, you know, negating my Inferno Cannon? Huh? That's right, buddy. That's right. I know, you just want all that attention. You want all of it. Just for yourself. You're greedy bird. You know that? You're greedy bird. Sweet. Alright, so Inferno Cannon might be going just a little overboard on the Vegeta meter, so I'll be keeping my eye out for other spells that still work with Dark Katana, but yeah, I thought I dodged. Did I hit a different button? Yeah, got him! What's up here? Oh, that would be the end. Oh, no. You can all stop that now. Oops. Did I mention I'm a little sleepy today? Alright, that can explain how I can take out a room full of rapscallions, and yes, I did just use the word rapscallion. I like that. It explains how I can take out an entire room full of danger with no problem, and then just end up getting my ass kicked by two guys in a hallway. There we go. Let's go take down those Hulk guys. There we go. I actually don't want the graduation bouquet, so thank you, but you can just kind of chill over there. Unless I find the graduation cap on this floor, then I'll come back for it. How did that summoner manage to stay alive that long through that whole mess? Like, I'm honestly curious. I was pretty sure that I had destroyed him, but no, you just go hide in a corner for a while. Like, I'm really confused about that. There we go. Alright. Oh, hello, adorable mimic. Let's see, what do I have here that I could feed to the adorable mimic, if anything? I mean, about the only thing I actually want to feed to it is the... And that's the thing, I don't even really want to get rid of the gum. So maybe no, maybe not this time. I don't know, I see Bouncing Surge and I'm thinking, yeah, that'll be useful later. Yeah, that'll be useful later. Alright, so we've got a full suite of Arcana now. I'm not 100% sure that all of them are going to be staying, though. Like I said, either Burn Cycle or Inferno Cannon can probably go, because that's two spells that are very similar to one another, both in their use and their nature. Let's see, if I really wanted to make use of that, I suppose I could grab this. And then use Adorable Mimic on it, and... I don't know, do I use it on the bubblegum? Do I use it on nothing else? Just the two items? 10% isn't a big boost to my damage, but I mean, it's still something. I don't know. If that's a... It's thought-provoking. So, here, drop that, drop that. I think I am going to get rid of the bubblegum, just because There we go. Just because I could use the base damage improvement, and the bubbles, I don't know, I don't think they're coming up very often this round, so I may as well just... Okay, you gotta go. Okay, wow, I just got ruined. I didn't even get through the entire map. My goodness. So it's true what they say in the Snickers commercials. You're not you when you're hungry. Now, I'm not going to blame being hungry on bad performance. Or the other way around. Hey, guys, it's also very possible I'm just a very stupid person. Are you serious? I mean, you're kind of seeing a man kind of disintegrate and fall apart here. Is what you're seeing. So now what I need to do is, instead of continuing to fall apart, I need to pull myself together. As if I were made out of Legos. Boy, don't fall apart. Pull yourself together. Oh, sorry, Mr. Jethro. Who the hell is Mr. Jethro? I mean, if I could answer for my imagination, I would, but... Using that flak gauntlet. Okay, really need to find... God, I was just about to call him Owen. It's like, who the hell is Owen? Actually, what I really need is something other than Aqua Vortex. Trying to put that into use right now is just not a good thing for me to be doing, because my brain can't handle the truth. The truth that hitting enemies with the freeze effect is actually really effective right now. Also, the game just isn't allowing me things. I've been saved by sturdy wooden easel a good few times here. But I can't expect that to continue forever, so really need to Stop being a fool. Here we go. Ugh, criminy. I was not aware that I was this unprepared to play the game today. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and switch it around. We need some sort of balance here. Yeah, too many things that require me to be at point blank. Even if the enemies are resisting bouncing surge, you know what? I need to have more consistent control over what's going on here. Which means I need to stop being lazy about my Scorpion Spear. I need to be paying more attention to what's going on. Damn it. Because the way I'm playing right now, I am not going to make it to the end. Ugh. I did not expect to be having so much trouble, but my goodness. The whole point of using Mortal Coil is something that I can strike from a distance with, while still having fair access to the portion of Dark Katana that, is the whole purpose of using the damn thing. But for some reason, my brain is like, yeah, just run at him, it'll be fine. You don't have to worry about a thing, you can do this! And at some point or another, my brain stopped and said, wait, I don't think this is working. Like, for some reason in my strange, I'm invulnerable state, I'm thinking, yeah, the enemy will be dead before me. He's like, that's not how this works. I don't really even want that. Okay. So let's assume that I do pass this run. What you've seen is a man completely fall on his face, and what you'll hopefully see is that same man redeem himself. But first we gotta make it past the Wonder Twigs. Of course, just do the move that makes it hard for me to approach you. Two, three, four, five, six, yeah. Sneak in the Siggy. Alright, there we go. Now the Vegeta approach works. Even though we're kind of trying to take the Scorpion approach. Honestly, that's kind of the Scorpion approach anyways. Drag the enemies in and then just smash them with your fists until all that's left is, a bloody mess. Very Mortal Kombat style. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Scorpion and Vegeta went to the same school of combat. I mean, yeah, Vegeta doesn't exactly have a Scorpion Spear, but, given the chance to use one, I'm sure he'd utilize the crap out of it, because he's like, I have to maintain control here, and I will do that by smashing everything. Like, shouldn't you gain control first and then start the smashing? I might just be a crazy person, but that's how I would do it. That's how I'm trying to do it now, but, earlier I was just like, everything gets smashed! Raw punches! Everything gets punched! Minecarts, punch them! Walls, punch them! IRS agents, punch them! Well, let's be fair, we've all wanted to do that to an IRS agent at some point in our lives. And... okay. So, how exactly that worked, I'll never know. Not this time, bub. I'm trying to pay attention. Of course, one thing I could have done to make this a little bit easier is after I woke up from my afternoon nap, I could have, you know, like, smooth me. I could have, like, grabbed a little snack, maybe something to drink. Something to help me focus when I'm not feeling 100%, just anything, but no, I was just like, yeah, Wizard of Legend! Hello, Amulet of Sundering. Alright, so we've actually got a few things that are gonna be boosting my base damage. And you know what? I am A-okay with that. Kinda like the idea of Heroic Leap, honestly, but nah. Oh, okay, so everything that I have yet to explore, you know, one room. Oh, hi, it's Seville. I would love to have my critical hit chance boosted. You know what, fuck it, I'm taking a chance. I've taken greater risks in this game before. That doesn't mean it's a smart idea, it means that's my justification for the stupid idea. Alright, cool. Got out of that without too much trouble. Ugh. I'm gonna kick myself for this later. You know what? I only took 65 damage. I'm gonna count on myself to not take much more damage than that. Get a healing potion, make it all the way through to the end, and then say, "Booyah, I did it. I'm the man. I'm the one who decided to come in here with a weird Scorpion build. I broke that puzzle's heart. And I don't regret a thing." Also, I'm wearing a shark head, just in case no one figured it out. Like, I'm a shark-headed man. Oh, you bastard. Yes, open with the Scorpion Spear, then follow up with Burn Cycle. That's what you've been doing. It worked so well for the first floor, then on the second floor, you fell apart. You got ripped open like a sack of potatoes. And this assumes that you open sacks of potatoes by ripping them open. You say that as if you've never purchased a sack of potatoes before. No, I have. Not that I understand why I feel I need to justify the whole sack of potatoes joke. And yeah. No, I'm not one of those people that's never purchased groceries in their life. What do I look like? An average Californian teenager? Oh, do I have anything good here? I mean, there's the top hat. It's not gonna help. There's the top hat. Jewelry box could help, though. If for no other reason I could get it to power up Merchant's card. I'm gonna go in there with all those fire attacks, and Zeal's gonna be like, "You didn't think this ahead, did you? You didn't think this through very carefully, did you?" And I can honestly be like, "Nah." Mortal Coil is doing a good amount of damage, not gonna lie. I think, once I'm done exploring the floor and I've purchased everything I need, I am going to take the Golden Armor of Envy, just because it's the smart idea. I already have a lot of damage bonuses, and I should probably also get something that's a bit defensive. Intelligence! I sometimes have some. Only sometimes? Only sometimes. Sorry, there's nothing else to that, it's just... Sometimes my brain doesn't work. Sometimes a fucker just pops a fire up right underneath me. I mean, there's lighting a fire under someone's ass, and then there's taking it way too literally. You see, the meaning of that phrase is... The phrase is, you want someone to take something seriously, so you do something to create a sense of urgency. I didn't literally mean you light a fire under someone's ass. Well, they should explain that better in school. I mean, I'm sorry, I thought you were a magical construct. I was pretty sure that if there was any education to be had, it wasn't going to be on your end of things. Alright, so... Jewelry box will be of some use. Hey, no, go. Vesa, help! God, I was trying to help. I almost had a spear down my ear. Well, to be fair, it was through your chest. You know, Vesa, that just hurt. You didn't have to say that. Alright, a little bit of defense, please. I just picked up a couple of defensive-minded relics. So hopefully that helps carry me to the end. Three, 4. She is once again taking the phrase lighting a fire under your ass a little too seriously. There we go. Alright, the power is starting to show through now. Ah, it's a little late for you, don't you think? And I would take it if I hadn't picked up Bouncing Surge earlier. Ugh. Sorry, I was adjusting the armrest of my chair. I don't even need to hit that yet. I know, you think you're Mr. Invisible. Unbeknownst to you, I can still see you. He's right, that was unbeknownst to me. Yes, but it was knownst to me. Aha. Dark Sage, I don't think that's a real word. How dare you question my expertise in strange English. And no, it's not a real word, just for those of you wondering. It is not a real term. No, I don't need to go back for it. Ew, it's all so expensive. I wouldn't mind picking up Sano's headband. Even if just for the final battle, but... Do you accept bits of string? No? Okay. By the way, what do they have to say here? It's creepy in here. Make sure you have all the relics you need. Last chance to pick up one of my amazing works. Alright, cool. I've actually never spoken to them there. Dun dun. Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Magic Shark. We're gonna need a bigger spellbook. Ah! Why did I teleport that direction? Why did I use Bouncing Surge in that manner? There we go. Whee! You can't catch me, I'm the shark-headed man! Isn't that supposed to be Gingerbread Man? In your version of the story. Hey, I can do that too. See, thing is, I do it, poorly apparently, because I just got caught by it, even though I should know what... Oh, here we go. Alright, Vegeta method worked. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised I made it all the way to the end of this run, because I saw myself deteriorating on the second floor. Just the whole time going, I'm not gonna make it, I'm not gonna make it, I'm not gonna make it. And then managing to do it, honestly feels pretty good. But it did also take me rethinking my plan. I was getting way too comfortable with having everything be melee. Then once I started focusing a little bit more on using Mortal Coil and Bouncing Surge, then things got better. So this is your daily reminder, whether you're doing an all-missile or all-melee build, or at least melee-focused or projectile-focused, remember to balance what your spellbook looks like. You don't want to go in all melee, because then you're going to have the same weakness throughout the entire run. You're going to be outranged by the mages, by the lancers. You'll get caught off guard because you have to be like right up in everything's face. It's just a bad time. But simultaneously, if you have all projectile, yeah, you've got range on your side, but if you miss with those projectiles, the knights and the rogues are gonna capitalize, come in and beat your ass with metal sticks. So don't let that happen to you. This PSA brought to you by the No Getting Hit with Metal Stick Society. No, anyways, that's enough for me. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, subscribe to the channel. I put out more videos frequently. I actually did recently pick up a game I was really interested in, and I think I want to do a kind of first impressions video of that for a little bit later today, but let me know what you think of it when it comes out. Anyway, for now, I'm going to say bye-bye, see you later. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you